All right, we are live everywhere. Hope everybody's had a great day. Playing some more Marvel Rivals. Everybody keeps requesting it, so pretty fun game. We got a couple people here that are chatting with us. We got Josh and KP the Beard Man. Not sure where he went. He disappeared, but he's supposed to play with us. Okay, what's your? Can you send me a friend request? So there is, like, if you go on, you have to click on, like, there's a little people looking icon at the very top, right? You'll click on that, and then you can add the user. You can search for the user. I think that's how you do it. Yeah. Unless you type yours in there, I can send you one. It doesn't matter, but okay, yeah, so there's full, so I can't add those people. Recent players. Okay. All right, so we're just waiting on getting KP added in here, and then we're going to get started. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how this game's taken off, and I kind of thought it was going to be a failure, and now it's essentially almost the most viewed game ever on Twitch, which is crazy. I mean, it's had a crazy amount of viewers and a crazy amount of concurrent players on just Steam, not even counting consoles. So it's like breaking records, and I'm usually not the free-to-play type person. I normally don't play those type of games, but it works out for streams, and it's fun. I enjoy it. So it's not showing up. Okay, can you type what yours is in the Discord? Like, hold on.
Is there a space in your name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
I did it as one word. There you are.
Okay, cool. Let's see if I get a request. Yep, I got the request. Cool. All right, sweet. We're in there. All right. Let me get my controller. I know I'm lame playing on PC, but I use a Xbox controller, so it is what it is. I mean, I get. You guys are the only people that have ever defended me, because I get so much crap for playing PC games with a controller. Hey, what's up, dog man? Ashton, Lucky there on the TikTok. Appreciate you coming in. All right, so we'll just we'll run into a quick match. Oh, are you? I think you're the team leader. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I didn't know there was even a team leader. I thought anybody could do it. That's weird. Yeah, we'll just do a quick match. We'll do we'll run through a couple of the modes. They're all very different, so it's fun. Kind of breaks up the game a little bit. Like, each thing you got a different objective, and now they've got like a PvE mode, like where everybody's fighting each other essentially, which is chaotic and crazy. I'm not good at it, but. All right. And I'm going to put out We Are Live on Facebook real quick. Okay. Yeah, so we just gotta wait for the thing to open up there. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, I can't play Venom. I've tried him a few times, and he's difficult for me to control. Like, here's what works for this game, and I think why it's successful. Every character plays so different. Like, it feels. Yeah, Venom's it's for sure a tank character. So I play a lot differently than most people would play with Squirrel Girl, because I stay back and basically launch them out and do it from a distance because Squirrel Girl's not good close up. See, I just got 2 people knocked out. Three people knocked out. But once they notice where I'm at, that becomes a problem. Because she doesn't have a lot of health and she's not good close up. So, but Venom, entirely different. I have to be close up essentially. All right, so we just want to make sure we can get this thing moving. We got Rocket Raccoon. Okay, it's moving. We gotta get her crap. I gotta back off. About to die. About to die. I need health. Okay, healing. Let me pull up the stream real quick over there. I want to move the stream over on my other monitor. I can actually see. Okay. All right. Back to the game. Zoom. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the... Hey, what's up, Retro Stars Alliance? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're not doing very good. I'm getting people knocked out, but we're not getting the objective. That's the thing. Like, getting the kills, but not getting the objective. Oh, come on. See, I can get her knocked out pretty quick. Yeah, it's five-player KO streak. Let's go. 6-player KO, 7-player KO streak. Come on. Come over here. I want to kill you. You're hiding from me. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic is, he sucks to tell. I just took him out pretty easy, but normally he sucks. He can, like, bloat himself up, and then he becomes, like, a tank. It's really weird, but it's interesting. But then he obviously has the reach, which is crazy. Oh, I just died for the first time. I almost had a 10-player KO. Daggone it. I'm not sure why the chat is not coming up on the stream. Hold on, let me restream chat. Oh, I gotta grab it real quick from restream. Sorry guys, I forgot that I have to do a I gotta do it custom every single time. Let's see.
That sucks.
Yeah, I wasn't even live on Facebook either. I just went, oh man, I really screwed up there. All right, I apologize everybody. Yeah, I gotta embed the chat with the RTMP specifically for that. Dang on it. Hopefully they don't kick me out. Dang on, I'm trying to find it. Let's go chat, settings, embed in stream, copy, restream chat. Oh, it's gonna kick me out. Hold on, get back over there. Okay, won't kick me out. Okay, all right, should come through now, hopefully. Oh, yeah, it's coming through now. All right, cool. Now we can get back to the game. All right, looks like we're live. We are live now on Facebook, so I apologize for all the Facebook peeps. Here in a minute after this round, I'll do a Twitch story real quick. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Sorry, like 100,000 things I gotta check with being live on all these platforms. Oh man, hopefully I didn't screw us up getting anywhere. Yeah, hope you're having a good night there, Retro. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Man, that was way far away. I'm trying to find them. Okay, there we go. Where are people at? But... We're moving the objective, like we're not doing too bad, I guess. Yeah, we're doing pretty good now. Surprised I was AFK there for about 5 minutes. About to die now. Daggone it. Just died. Damn. Make sure good there. Channels live. Okay, cool. Yep, good there. What's up, everybody on X? See y'all in there. You drop some comments. Let me know how everybody's doing. All right. KP the Beard Man, following him. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna stay back here and shoot. Gotta get Iron Man. He's a BITCH to take down because he can fly. I think I got him. I got somebody. All right, got somebody else. Got somebody else. All right, we should be moving now. Yeah, we're moving. And we're doing good, actually. Doing pretty good. It's a lot better than I thought we were going to do. All right, I'm going to go over here and shoot. Oh, great. God dang iron. Or, nope, that's Rocket Raccoon. Yeah, sweet. All right, Venom's coming, running in. Ah, man. Coming straight. He's coming straight to me. There he is, right there. Oh, come on, can't get him. Ah, he's dead. Yes, 5-player KO streak. Let's go. My highest is a 15 KO. I was hoping to beat it at some point. But I've already died 3 times this game, so basically I suck. No, I normally I go games without dying at all, but nope, got him. That was close though. Oh, I punished her. And the shark, trying to get me both. I need health. All right, I gotta run away. Gotta get health. Where's health at? Right there. God, about to die again. Gotta walk away. There we go. Got health back up. Timberlayer KO streak. Let's freaking go, man. Oh, Rocket Raccoon trying to take me down. Oh, he's gonna take me down. You gonna get me? Nah, just heal. I don't think he can get me. Mr. Fantastic there's holding us up though. Oh, almost died from what's her name. I just forget that chick's name. Oh, she's almost down. Got her. All right, who else we got holding us up? Mr. Fantastic. Somebody's behind us. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. Oh, man, I had a 12. I was almost at my 15K. Ah, damn. That was close. God dang. So how about that? I think Josh is still in here. How about that MIG switch, or not MIG switch, the other stuff? Is he still in here? No, he left. Never mind. Okay, yeah, he left. Oh, what made digit? Shit. I was AFK. Didn't go down, but I almost did. Got healed back up. Where they at? Come on. Where they at? Where they be? Oh, great. I got 2 on me. Oh, did we win? Yeah, we won. Let's freaking go, man. Yeah, buddy. That's what's up. Heck yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Gamer Freak? How's it going? All right. Everybody. Oh, I got 30. Scoreboard. Oh, wow. Jedi Jawak got SVP. Match found. Let me share this out on the Facebook real quick. Wow, this is loading. Share the group. Come on. Oh, gotta pick my character. There we go. Cool. Okay, I'm waiting on that. Let's switch over and share it on my personal. How much time we got? 24 seconds. Okay. All right, cool. Open up. Oh, hey, back on the screen. There we go. Oh, there's people there already. Dang. Ready to go. Right now. I'm just staying back here shooting. They're already there, ready to go, man. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. Got a couple assists. You're shooting at me. All right, KO. 5-player KO. Let's go. Getting them. Just gotta make sure they don't see me. We gotta get Dr. Strange. He screwed everything up. Dang, we are. Yeah, we're failing. We're failing this. Oh man, I died. Dang. Dang it. Hey, I think you're missing the fight. Hey, what's up, Lucas? Thanks for coming in, dude. I appreciate it. I was actually gonna send you the stream, but I know that you got a lot going on, so hopefully you're still in here. But dude, you should join in. You got a PC now. You can play. It's free to play. You can jump in the voice channel and play with us. You don't have to be on stream. Oh, he's got a block. Back on it. Oh, I almost had him dead too. Almost dead. Got him. All right, cool. We got a healer, so that helps. Oh, there's somebody else playing Squirrel Girl.
Oh my God.
Hey, thanks for the bits, Lucas. Yeah, let's go. Oh my God. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, we've gotten 7 new followers there on the Twitch this past week, so doing kind of good on there. Just trying to figure things out. It's a different platform, man. It's so different than everything else. I just died. So I'm still figuring things out about it. Like, it's different, man. They're all different though. You gotta just figure them all out if you're doing that. All right. Yeah, I know. It gets kind of, it's cool, but it gets a little hectic trying to make sure everything's good on each one. I still have to individually go into on every platform and like fill stuff out. Like YouTube, I had to go out and fill out tags and fill out the playlist that it'd be in, all this different stuff. And Facebook, I had to go out and like cover just different stuff. And like, you'd think it would make it easier, but actually it makes it easier being live once you're live, I guess. But you know, you got a lot to pay attention to, so it's cool though, man. We used Restream probably about 7 months ago for well over a year, and then stopped using it. I was like, hey, let's try it again, and started doing really well, getting mostly watchers from Twitter. Actually, that's where most people are watching. Like right now, we've got 23 people watching on Twitter. So, but they don't chat much for some reason. I'm not sure why that is, but we had 172 people during the podcast watching on just Twitter, and nobody talking. But hey, it must just be the platform. Well, tell you what, we never ever had traction on Twitter. Like I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get anywhere. And then started using Restream again. And I'm like, hold on, there's actually like people engaging and actually watching. Before, I would stream to it and there'd be 0 watchers. Oh, I'm gonna die. Shit. I don't have a healer either. Ah, I gotta heal. Another squirrel girl. Got her. Okay. We gotta get it. We gotta get over there. Alright, use my ultimate, see if it helps any. Yeah, alright, took one person out. Oh, we lost. Dang. I'm hitting like 400 friends though. Kinda crazy. Go Birds. What's up, Mr. Coffee? How's it going, dude? We got Mr. Coffee and Lucas in the house. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. We got KP the Beard Man, who hangs out in the chat quite a bit. He's in here talking with us, playing the game. So that's sick. Gotta get you in here, Mr. Coffee. Gotta get you in here playing with us sometime. I'd love to get the group of people that are around a lot all playing together. I think it'd be fun. There we go. Was stressing out over the Eagles game. Oh man, yeah, I haven't kept up with any of the games, but who was it that won? Oh hell yeah! Sick. Love your streams. Hey, we appreciate it, Gamer Freak. Mr. Coffee said won $50 on the Eagles game, so that's going to a new GPU fund for PC. Hell yeah, let's go. That is what I'm doing right now, is building up a fund. I am selling off a crap ton of stuff. I'm going to be a maniac and go for the 5090. But the biggest reason is actually not related to gaming. It's because the video production that I do for my job. It's gonna be it'll help so much. Plus the gaming will be pretty rad. But god dang is it expensive, so I have to just like sell a bunch of stuff off, saving up, because it comes out the 30th. Like, and if you don't try to get it the day that it comes, you're done, because it's going to be going for well over the $2,000 it already costs. It's going to be scalped to hell. So I'm hoping that I can grab it. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to try. It's going to be like how the PS5 was, and how it's gonna be like all that stuff all over again. It's the same deal with the 4090 when it came out. It was being scalped for like double the price. Oh no! I died. Eagles over Green Bay. All right. What GPU are you going after, Mr. Coffee? I assume you're going for one of the 50 series too. I think for most people, I think like the 5070 is going to be pretty sufficient, and it's way more affordable. But the AI features in the 5090 is like where I'm kind of like, yeah, that's going to help out a lot. And it has multi-frame generation, which is pretty freaking crazy. 4090 does single frame generation, but it doesn't even do that at like a super high level, I guess. It's a good card, but there's still quirks, man. Crazy thing is, for me though, I just got it like 2 months ago. So I'm like, I'm an idiot. I don't know much about PC. I'm learning. Now I love it. Yeah, I just didn't know anything about it, so I bought a pre-built PC, and I basically I've replaced every single thing in it except the motherboard. So, which I will end up upgrading at some point, just because I'm gonna go for a Wi-Fi 7 router at some point. So it's a 6E. So at some point I'll have to upgrade that motherboard, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm not looking forward to messing with anything else. I've spent so much time messing with this PC, and I bought it freaking pre-built, and I'm like, I basically built it myself. Makes no sense. All the moves I made with this PC make 0 sense. So I don't know. I'm learning. How's it? Does it just perform well on Series X? I haven't played on anything but PC yet. Nice. That's good. That's good. It's running good on there. I'm gonna try it on there, and then PS5, because I downloaded it on PS5. I haven't downloaded on Xbox yet, so I just to try them out. I'm gonna stream on those platforms at some point too to check it out. That's good, man. Yeah, this is I mean, obviously I don't know what frames you're able to run there on the Series X. I'm 1440p, but I'm hitting almost 400 frames at points. It's going from like 250 to 400, and this is a 480 hertz monitor. So it's the fact that it's actually taking use of this expensive ass monitor that I bought is pretty cool to see. The only other game I've been able to play that really just takes advantage of it was Doom Eternal. It ran really high frame rates, and it was like, it's so different than playing console when you're running at like 480 hertz. It's so entirely different than 60 frames per second. It feels like a whole different type of experience. It's weird. It's neat, but it's weird. God dang it! I hate Iron Fist. Good, easy to learn on upgrading PC is Toasty Bros. They do good build guides and set limits. Yeah, I am now consuming PC content on YouTube, so I'm trying to learn everything I can. Before, like I said, I was all console, man. Like, I'm a retro guy too, and like, I'm CRT. Like, I'm old school with all that stuff. So the PC was like non-existent for me. I had a laptop. I mean, at one point, literally for a year and a half, I ran the podcast on a laptop. finally got this PC in just September. So I've had it long, and I've upgraded every single thing in it but the motherboard. It's just flipping crazy, plus the monitors, and I've got my eye though after I get the GPU to get a 4K monitor too, so that I can actually, because there's most games I care way more about the performance, so the frame rate. But there are games where like I do, for instance, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, like that game I would prefer to be able to play that 4K. There's certain games like single player games where I'd be like, yeah, I want to experience 4K with that. But then like multiplayer games like this, like I don't care about that at all. I care about the frame rate. But yeah, I need to get a 4K monitor. I got two 1440p's and then a little tiny 1080p that I usually just like throw a chat on or something like that, or if I'm working, just throw an extra window on. It's a crap really cheap monitor that I got at a yard sale. But the other two are expensive monitors I paid quite a bit for. Oh my god, I hate him, man. His username is Bruce11082. He thinks it's Bruce Lee. God, I hate that character. He's killed me like 3 times. I always have a problem with that character for some reason. When he gets close to you, you're screwed. You can't let him get close to you. Yeah. If he's close to you, you're done. Toast. Oh my god. Yeah, there he is at me again. Oh my god. Got him though. I killed him. About to die though. I need some health. Where we got some health at? Back here. Alright, cool. Dang. We're trying to keep it around 200. Currently running a 1660 Ti. Well, if you're running 200, you're not gonna be able to get any of the 50 series. But one of the, I think it's the 5070 is 549. I think for most people, like that's gonna be a pretty good move for people. So apparently that's like the equivalent of a 4090. That's what they're saying. Linus Tech Tips video, if you watch that, their experience with it, it's essentially running like a 4090, and it's way cheaper than a 4090. So it's like you can get, you know, it makes sense, I guess. But like, you know, the 4090 right now has still been it's still sold out everywhere. You can't like buy it retail. You still have to buy it, you know, third party. Like people are still scalping it, stuff like that. Now people are selling their 4090s like crazy because that new card's about to come out. It's all over like Facebook Marketplace, and oh my god. But they're still selling them for like, you know, $1,500. I saw one today for $1,700. But I can't. The problem is, I wish I could sell and just fund it to go towards that. But I need a graphics card now, so I can't do that. So I'm kind of pissed. I could sell it after, but it's like it's two grand, man. It's a lot of money. Oh, of course he's the MVP. I hate this guy. Oh man. Let's see. Let me check the free streaming. Where we at? Make sure we're good everywhere. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, game's pretty fun, man. The crazy thing is, I was saying like I highly disliked Overwatch. Like I was not an Overwatch guy, and this is, you know, it's supposed to be like an Overwatch game essentially with Marvel characters, and it's weird that I like this game, but absolutely despised Overwatch. I had zero interest in it. I played it 3 times and disliked it every time. Never even played Overwatch 2. But the player count from that, yeah, I mean, and they just like the game just came out and they just dropped 4 more characters, which is crazy. It's like they're, you know, season 1, they're already doing a bunch of stuff. They got special modes for Christmas. Obviously you can't play it now, but they had a special I think it was called Jeff's Winter Festival mode, where everybody had to play as Jeff the Shark, which was really interesting. So like they're doing a lot of stuff with it. And right now we've only played quick match. Like we'll have to run into maybe after this one we'll back out and try some of the other modes. Like Conquest is essentially just a PvP mode where you're just trying to get as many kills as you can. And then there's a new Fantastic Four mode. I forget what you do with that one, but oh, you're playing him now. I'm right behind you. Let's see how you do with him. Oh crap! Thor sucks too, man. He's a powerhouse. Oh my god, I died. Come on. Personally, I like Paladins over Overwatch. I liked Paladins. I played it. I don't know. I probably played it like 15 times, something like that. I played it a good bit. I think I was playing on Switch. I liked it. It was fun. But again, I'm really not into those type of games. So the only reason that I enjoyed what I was playing with that is because I was playing with friends. But Paladins was a heck of a lot funner than Overwatch. But I gotta say, this knocks both of those out of the water. Super fun. And there isn't really any DEI thrown into the game, thank God. Like, there's just no stuff to worry about. There's no bull crap in the game that I've noticed anyway. There might be something, but I freaking died. I hate her too. I forget her name. Yeah, good idea. Trying the different characters, see what fits for you. I have not swapped from Squirrel Girl for the past like 4 times I played. I tried Invisible Woman. She's pretty good. I liked her. Then I haven't got to try Mr. Fantastic yet though. So I still need to try him. There's still a bunch of characters I haven't played yet. Even base characters that were already there. I probably played. There's so many characters though. It's like you gotta figure out. Yeah, you gotta figure out what works for you. They all play so different. It makes the game entirely different. It's like a different experience depending on who you're playing with. So. Are we going the right way? Oh, it's over here. Oops. We're gonna lose. Oh my god. Can you imagine how crazy it's going to be when the Tease releases Marvel Rival figures? Oh god, yeah, that I didn't even think about that. The merch that they can release with this, I go crazy. I'm kind of into the Marvel Ultimate figures. Like I think some of them are pretty cool. Like I would like to have a Venom and a Carnage and some of the characters I really like. I used to have a bunch. I think they're pretty cool. So like if they release them and they're like actually like cool figures, I might pick a couple up for characters that I like Squirrel Girl. I'd pick one up for her. Venom is just a character I love, but I don't like playing as him on this game at all. I absolutely hate playing him. But Carnage, I think, is my favorite Marvel character, period. So I really hope they add him in. There's so many Marvel characters they could add into this game. I mean, like, it's endless. There's Anti-Venom, which he's pretty cool too. There's so many different symbiotes they could add in. I think would be pretty awesome. I mean, and then you got all the different X-Men. There's so many X-Men. Like, oh my god, there's so many characters they could add. I imagine Doctor Doom, like with the that new movie coming out, they're going to start adding in characters that from that movie and promote the movie. Like the reason they add the Fantastic Four is basically to promote the new Fantastic Four coming out, which is a good idea. I mean, good move. makes people interested in the characters, and they're gonna want to watch the movie. It's gonna bring a lot of people into the Marvel universe and stuff, which is good. I mean, for me, like, the MCU peaked at Endgame, and it kind of went downhill after that. But Deadpool Wolverine was really, really good, though. And I watched most of everything that came out after Endgame, but it just went downhill. It was like you lost that arc. That arc was over and done. So it's like it felt like they didn't know what to do, and like there were so many flops that, in my opinion, things I just disliked a lot. Like, there's a couple things. Like, I liked the season 1 of WandaVision. Yeah, it was different because it was a series. There's a couple things here and there, but most of the stuff, I think it peaked the end game, personally. But I just killed myself. I'm such an idiot. I literally just jumped off. They should concentrate on the characters on hand and maybe either improve or add new attacks. Yeah, I think they're going to do that too. I think they know what to do. I mean, the company obviously has got this game just destroying numbers. Like, it's crazy. The concurrent count on Steam alone, I know it was close. I think it did break the record for the most concurrent players. If it didn't break it, it was very, very close, but I know it had a crazy amount of players on at the same time, and that was just concurrent. That wasn't like full players. I was just playing it one time, which is nuts. That's not counting console. It's crazy. It's crazy what this game is doing. It's interesting. I can't figure out. I don't like this map. Oh, it's Thor. Gosh dang it. Get him, get him, get him. Ah, come on. Go down. Oh my god, he got me. Need hero Wolverine. Marv 3 is disconnected from server. How do I? Oh, B, hide it. Okay. Oh, great. Thor again. God, I hate him. Look at this. Terrible. Oh my god. I'm sure he's great to play, but god, he sucks to fight against. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know. I think we lost, right? Oh my god. It's the same issue with long-running shows. At some point, you have told all the stories you can with each character. Yeah, the thing is, though, you have to think about the Marvel Universe with all the comics and the different storylines that they've had, since, I don't even know, the 60s, whatever. Like when Amazing Fantasy, Spider-Man launched, and all those different things. There's so many storylines over the years that there's just so much they can do. They just didn't make the right moves. Oh. What'd I do? Yeah, Conquest. Okay. So this is like just like a kind of a PvP mode. It's like just get as many kills as you can. What? Yeah, I'm excited for this new Superman movie. I'm really excited for the new Superman movie. I'm a big Superman fan, but their movies are like, for instance, Justice League. The Snyder cut is amazing, but the base film to me is it's terrible. Snyder cut is great, but I mean, like, to me, DC with the new DCU or whatever they call it, it kind of peaked with like Man of Steel. I thought that was a really good movie. Trying to think what else I even liked. Obviously, that Batman trilogy was really good. That was before they did the DCU stuff, but like stuff like that, I feel like they're like, oh, we have to do a expanded universe where all the films, have to be related and got an ongoing storyline. Well, they don't have to do that. Like, DC could do it differently. They could do standalone movies and it could be great. Like this new Superman, I have no idea if it's going to be attached to anything new that they're doing, like as far as like a universe. But you don't have to do a universe. I'm cool with standalone movies for DC. I'm cool with that. Like this new Superman like stands on its own. I'm cool with that. Like Superman has enough stories that he could have so many different films himself that just it would just be endless. Like he's got so many storylines that don't involve like, you know, all these other characters they have to bring in. Obviously there are a lot of villains for Superman. There's a ton, but it looks to be that Lex Luthor is like the main villain for this new Superman movie. Based on the trailer, I think it's gonna be Lex. Yeah, I mean that makes a lot of sense. So. Oh, for real? Oh, no way. I didn't hear that. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I fell off of Supergirl. I liked Supergirl, but I fell off of it at some point, and I can't remember why. I don't think there was a specific reason. I liked it. I don't know what the general consensus from other people was, though. I don't know if other people liked it and thought it was good, but I know I liked it in the beginning, but at some point I fell off for some reason. Got him. Oh my god, Venom almost took me down. I can't believe I got him. Oh yeah, by the way, you gotta collect the so basically it's PvP, but you gotta collect the rocks. The rocks are what the score is. Every time you pick up a rock, the score goes up. I forgot to tell you that. Yeah, the Flash TV show, like that was another one where I watched it and I really liked it, but at some point, I don't remember what season, I fell off. But yeah, then that movie, the Flash movie was so bad. Like it was so bad. I mean, what were they thinking? I don't even know what and that storyline with Flash is amazing. Like in the comics, that is such a good story. It's the best Flash story for sure. No doubt about it. Yeah, Flashpoint is so good. Such a good story to tell, and they really screwed it up, man. Like there was a lot of potential there. Lights. Mobile Legend is the most popular game. I'm not sure what Mobile Legend is. When you have executives who aren't fans of comics running the show, they will make decisions solely based on selling merch. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'll tell you what I really like. This is entirely different subject, but obviously KP is a big fan too. Like, I actually like what's going on with Godzilla, how we're getting the American films and we're getting the Japanese films like kind of simultaneously coming out at different times. So we're getting two different experience. They're entirely different. Like American Godzilla is like a popcorn flick. Like they're not, they're fine. They're like a popcorn flick, but they're entertaining. The Japanese films, Shin Godzilla. Well, not Shin Godzilla. I gotta say, I wasn't a big fan there, but -1 was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's so good. I mean, it took over Godzilla vs. Mothra for me. That was my favorite film, and I also love the original film. So, because the original film was based just solely on Godzilla, I like that aspect. That's what was so good about -1, is that it became, hey, we're focusing on God. He's like he's a menace. He's a terror. We don't know what's going on. People are scared. You know what I mean? Versus a movie where it's fighting another monster, another kaiju. So it's a different experience. I'm really excited to see where they go with that. But I also like the American Godzilla as like popcorn flicks. Like I love King Kong, so it's cool to see. I didn't like what was the villain's name from the Godzilla vs Kong, that whatever his name, Skarking. Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't think he was an interesting character. I thought it was like really kind of a shitty main villain to have. But the film I thought was fun. I thought it was a good popcorn flick. Yeah, right. Let's see. It's a great question. I got a couple figures from the Godzilla vs Kong movie. I wanted to pick up the big one, but the only reason I didn't is because it's a stupid RC like Godzilla that's got wheels on the bottom of it. I thought it was like a big figure, but no, it's not. It's a remote control Godzilla. It looked cool because it was really big, but the toys that they put out for the Godzilla vs Kong movie are really cheap. They're not good. They're not good. I have a couple, but they're not good toys. Like, they're not even good to display. They look terrible. Yeah, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, like the Monster Arts figures and stuff like that, like, are absolutely beautiful. Like that stuff that gets put out is crazy. Really good stuff. So like, there's good stuff out there, but it's gonna cost you. Got him. All right. Let's see. Am I gonna get 5? Oh, I'm getting shot at. I need some health. Help. I need somebody help. Where's some health at? I got 11 health. Come on. Oh, there we go. KO. Nice. Dang it, they found me. Shot at. Need some health again. What's health? Oh, how do I get over there? Oh, crap. I think I gotta go behind them to get that health. Yep, sure do. And there's Punisher. And Squirrel Girl. Look out, the other Squirrel Girl. Drop 4 crystals. Or Chronovian, or however you say it. God dang it. Oh, almost had Star-Lord and Punisher. Daggone it. Philippines is the most beautiful game. King Kong is the congruent. I'm not sure what that means. I've never heard that word before. Congruent? I might have to look that up in a minute. Are you from the Philippines? I take it. God dang it. There we go. Go away, stupid. Oh my god. Took me down. Nice. Come on, get him. Oh, got him. Gotta get those crystals. Oh, great. Star-Lord. Oh, coming right. Oh, Iron Fist. Oh, my God. I hate him. Terrible. Oh, somebody in the chat. Somebody come in here? Oh, okay. All right, you're good. Oh my god, died. Okay, I'm gonna look up what congruent means. Congruent. I think you meant congruent. King Kong is congruent because that's the only thing I can see. It says the rules may not be congruent with the requirements of the law, or identical in form, coinciding exactly when. I don't even know. Oh, I think I backed out. That's okay. We tried a different mode. So quick match Midtown is just that limited time thing where it's just that one map, but I don't like Doom match at all. I think it's terrible. It's the one where it's everybody versus everybody. We'll try quick match Midtown. I guess it's limited. It's not a bad map. It's okay. It's what is it, the Baxter Laboratory. Give me just a second. I gotta grab a drink real quick. Oh, what happened there? Are you still there, KP?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Somehow you got out of the. Let me see if I can invite.
Yeah, I got disconnected.
Oh, okay. Seeing a friend request. Should tell me you're online. Invite. There, sent you an invite.
Yeah, I got guys that might want to join with us.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, just checking a couple things here. Yeah, whoever's you want to join in, it's cool. We got Talk More Godzilla Gamer Freak said, and then Retro Star said hi KP, and Get in the Tank Now said hello. What's up, guys? Appreciate you coming in. Okay, cool. Is he able to come in the Discord? Are you able to invite him? Okay.
He does on Discord.
Okay. I wonder if I invite Josh in, if he's able to talk at least. See, the different Josh. Let's see. So how do I send the invite again? Box. Invite. Okay. He's gonna skip this round. Okay, good start then. Talk more Godzilla. Trying to think of what to say there. I wonder what they're going to do with the next American film, like where it's going to go. Because they're opening up they're kind of opening up a multiverse, sort of. I can see it, yeah. I mean, I can see that for sure. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, and that was an early kaiju for Godzilla to begin with. I mean, versus Biollante, which is a pretty good film too. I like that one. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of directions they can go. I mean, are they going to bring back Jaguar?
One piece that she's infected with the Godzilla cells, which is basically the full storyline of Biollante.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens because. Yep. Makes sense, and it could work too. I think it would work. Come on, get him. Oh, there's Mr. Fantastic coming. All right. Get him, get him. Got him. Got him. All right, cool. There's Mr. Fantastic. Someone say Jet Jaguar. I did. Hey, look, obviously, you know, a silly character, but it was such a cool thing that was designed by a kid from a contest, and they put it in the movie, which is really cool. But like Jet Jaguar is basically, you know, trying to be he's kind of like a Kamen Rider type deal. But interesting character. I got a figure of Jet Jaguar. I loved him as a kid. One of my favorite scenes ever for Godzilla is I think it's Final Wars where he kills the American Godzilla in like 5 seconds. Like, is it Final Wars or is it Tokyo SOS? I can't remember. Yeah, Final Wars. Okay, thought so. Yeah, kills Zilla in like 5 seconds. It's hilarious. And then they made, obviously, like straight up Zilla was just a CGI character, which is funny. But you know what? You know what good came out of Zilla was the animated series. It was really good. Like, yeah, and that was the kit. That was the offspring, correct? Wasn't that Zilla Jr.? Yeah. Yeah, so, and I love that animated series. I think it still holds up because I watched it a few years ago again. And I think it still holds up too. And there's also a couple of videos. The design, the fish-looking design was terrible. terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, it just was awful. But I'll tell you what was cool about that movie was the lead up to it, like all the promotion from the restaurants and like Taco Bell and like all this crazy build up. It had such massive promotion for that film. I just remember seeing it everywhere. And like we went and watched it day one in the theater. Like, I was excited. My dad, I like Godzilla because of my dad. He loved it. It was on Sci-Fi Channel all the time. Sci-Fi Channel was like the main staple for my house all the time. Like, that's all we watched. So Godzilla was on there all the time. And yeah, I love so many things from that because of Sci-Fi Channel, like Child's Play, Chucky. I like that because it was on Sci-Fi Channel all the time. Big fan of that series. One of my favorite horror franchises now. And it's just stuff that like I watched as a kid. Like, I should not have been allowed to watch that, but obviously it was like the TV version, so a lot of crap was cut out and stuff of like Child's Play 2. But I still shouldn't have allowed to watch that because I wouldn't be letting my daughter watch that. I know that. But she's I don't know, she's 8 and she's already seen some horror stuff, and now I'm kind of like not as worried about her watch. Like, I'm not gonna let her watch, you know, The Exorcist or something like that, but like there's certain things where maybe I don't care as much now, but I don't know. So it's weird. Parenting's weird, man. Everybody does it different, you know. I don't know how to do it. I wasn't taught. I'm learning as I go. Yeah. Yeah, it's a horrible Godzilla, but like a move, like as a kaiju, like if they promoted that he was a different, that, you know, was Zilla, that he was a different character, you know, he was a different kaiju, that would have been a lot different than them trying to make it like he was like the new Godzilla. You know what I mean? But like he wasn't, because the Japanese films were still coming out, but for here it was like it was different. It was like we hadn't gotten an actual Godzilla film for us since the first movie, because obviously the first movie for them was Gojira, and then we got Godzilla where they dub stuff over it. You know, they dub a guy talk, "Hey, I was SVP." So that was an Americanized, like Japan just got Gojira. We got Godzilla with a guy talking over the movie the whole time. And like I could be wrong, but we didn't get anything in the American side of Godzilla like for us until that came out, right? Until the 98 Godzilla came out. Like, I don't think there was anything targeted. Yeah, so what I didn't like was the what was it, 2014, that new Godzilla movie came out. I didn't like that movie simply because you did not even get to see Godzilla. You barely saw him. You would like see his tail or like see him walk through the window of a building. Like, you barely got to see him, and it felt to me, I still like the movie, but I definitely don't love the movie. Like, you barely got to see him. It was so annoying. I'm like, come, just show him already. Bring him in here. Like, I'm here for the kaiju. I'm not here to, you know, like see his skin through the window of him walking through. Like, you know, let me see the. Mr. Coffee said Final Wars. Yeah, I like Final Wars a lot. I also like Tokyo SOS, which I think didn't perform well, if I remember right. But I like it. I think it's a good movie. I think Final Wars is really good, but Final Wars kind of killed the franchise for a while, right? Wasn't that the final one that? Yeah, it basically killed off the franchise for a long time in Japan, so. All right, prevent. Right, yeah, and if I remember correctly, it did not perform well either. Like, it didn't do good. People were tired of Godzilla at that point because they were getting pumped out like every year. Like, there were so many Godzilla movies. It became one of those things where it's just too much, so people were tired of it. God dang it, kill me. They tried to go for that Cloverfield style filming for the Godzilla movie. Yeah, they did. They certainly did. I wouldn't, and I'm not a fan of that because like you don't get to see stuff. Like, I don't know. I like that. I like the movie Cloverfield Lane. I didn't like Cloverfield though. I know a lot of people like Cloverfield. I wasn't a fan. I don't like that. I don't like that type of movie. But yeah, for sure. Got Venom. But what a massive build up for a movie though. The whole hype behind that movie, like people I remember the discussion of people legitimately thinking it was real. For people that like the video store, this is real. This really happened. Like the build up for that movie was huge. But god dang was that movie a letdown. I'll tell you what was good though. I don't know if you're into horror like that or anything, but I'm trying to remember what it's called. Blair Witch. There was a sequel that like nobody knows about that was actually I thought really good, and it wasn't a found footage type movie. It was just straight up like I'll have to look up. I can't remember the exact title, but it was I think it's called the Book of Blair Witch, or I can't remember. I'll have to look it up after this, but it's actually pretty dang good, and nobody watched it. It was a straight to video movie sequel, but it was good. It was better than Blair Witch. That was the surprise, and it wasn't found footage, and it wasn't that type of filming, so it was interesting. Mr. Coffee said. Yes. Yeah, Ringu, and yes, yeah. So it's Ringu there, that's what it's called, and then Ju-on is the Grudge there, which is really interesting. And yeah, Japanese horror horror in Japan is huge. It's a big industry. Like they brought over a lot of stuff that was originally a Japanese property. I mean, The Ring, like you think about The Ring, that was a big movie when it came out here. Like that was big, but I still, yeah, right. There's I've got Ju-on. It's called Ju-on the Grudge for the Wii. It's a game. It's really bad, but I would say it's like a try it out type game. It's really, really bad, but I wanted it just because I'm a big horror fan. I thought it was kind of neat to have that on the Wii. Like, yes, yeah, I've watched it. I wasn't a fan. Yeah, I watched it online. I didn't like it. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but. Yeah, it wasn't good. But I mean, like the build up for Freddy versus Jason too, like you brought that up, that was huge. That was a huge build up. Like that was a big deal. People were waiting years for that to happen. Like I remember the discussion around that happening, like just my parents talking to people about it. Like this is such a big deal. And then you know, kind of see the beginnings of Freddy, and you see the beginnings of Jason in the movie, and then you know what takes them down and their weaknesses, and it was like really interesting. But I think overall, like I think it was rated pretty poorly. I like it. I don't think it's a great movie. I think it's a popcorn flick, but I still like it. Yeah, I still think it's just popcorn. There's a lot of popcorn flicks. Just these movies where I don't think they're like great movies, but I'll sit down and watch it and enjoy it, whatever. Kind of turn my brain off. Right, which was a stupid move. That was a really bad move. I've met Kane Hodder. He's a cool dude. I've seen him at like 4 conventions. He's pretty cool. Jason Goes to Hell. Oh my god. Yeah. Right. Talk about the worst. I got a 10 player KO streak. Cool. Talk about the worst Friday the 13th movie. Jason Goes to Hell. That is hands down the worst movie. I absolutely, that movie is so bad. I mean, like, he's not even in it. Like, he's basically not in the movie. It's just so bad. Man, 15 player KO streak. Let's go. Yeah, I know, right? Like the beginning of Freddy versus Jason, like the beginning of that with the lake. Like it's funny. It makes no sense. But I think like they weren't thinking about that when the franchise started, because I mean, obviously the first movie, Jason's not even, he's not the villain of the movie, the mom is, and then the second movie is like kind of weird still too, like still a good movie, but it's a little weird. It's kind of building up to Jason being a character. And then by the third movie, you know, it's full on like Friday the 13th, like what people think of. Now people, you know, just straight up think Jason when you say that, but that's not how it started. That wasn't the type of movie it was when it started, so it was really interesting. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I almost have a 20 player KO streak. I'm so close. I'm so close. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it makes no sense. Oh my god, I almost have a 20 player streak. Triple kill. Bruh. I am balling on these kills right now. Holy crap. Another KO. God, I love Squirrel Girl. I thought she was, when I first played this game, I thought she was the worst character. I hated her. I hated her when it first started. I'm like, a slingshot? But then I figured out, I like understood the mechanics of the game. I was like, oh, you're not supposed to be up close with her. Like, she's not meant for up close combat. Like, if you got distance, damn good character. I think I might have passed the 20 KO because it didn't pop up. But I just keep knocking people out. I want it to pop up. I want to beat my record. I already got to 15. I know I got like, I must be at like 19. I need like one more. Come on, come on. Come on. I want to use my ultimate. Ah, KO, yep. Let's go. KO, double KO. I've got to have well over 20 kills. I don't know why it didn't pop up on the screen. 15 did, but maybe it doesn't tell you beyond 15. Almost got Dr. Strange now. Got him. Oh crap, he got that stupid gunner. KO. Alright, let's go. I'm not even moving. What's going on here? Now I moved. I gotta be honest, I think this other team just sucks. Yeah, so what do you think, man? What do you think about the game? Did you just download it right before? Jamie Slagle said you got it. What's up, Jamie? How's it going, man? Freddy versus Jason was pretty sweet. We spent too long building it up. No, Jason X was the worst, Mr. Coffee said. Yeah, that's, I mean, hey, yeah, Jason X. It's either Jason X or Jason Goes to Hell. I gotta say, I think Jason X is a stupid good movie. It's like a so bad it's good movie. Jason Goes to Hell is just like a so bad it's bad movie. That's how I feel about it. It really did, but it was like they were trying to put everybody in, like Leprechaun goes to space, Critters goes to space. Like people thought that Freddy was going to. Like there's like fan things out there about where Freddy goes to space. Like people thought that was going to happen because like all those horror characters were going to space. Like Freddy and Chucky are like the only ones that didn't, of the big characters. Because Leprechaun, I mean, like I like Leprechaun. I think like Leprechaun in the Hood or whatever is like really stupid, but it's like a so bad it's good movie. And then like you talk Halloween movies, like Halloween Resurrection, like oh my god, talk about a bad movie. And H2O, I didn't even see I was MVP. Let's go. Sick. I wish I could. I want to see how many kills I got. 38 kills. Damn. That's a lot of kills. So, KP, are you into any retro gaming at all? Yeah. What's like your favorite console, do you think? I love the Genesis. Do you have a Sega CD? Really? Man, I love Sega CD. Like Lunar, I think Lunar, Sonic CD is, other than Sonic Mania, probably my favorite Sonic game of all time. I love like that, just that opening for Sonic CD. Like, holy crap, dude, that was so cool to see. The first time I saw that in person, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. I'll take what I thought was bad was the 32X, which I also have. But I play the Genesis often because I've got a Sega Nomad, and I've got I have both the Terra Onion Mega SD, and I've got the what's the Crix product? The EverDrive Pro. I've got like 3 of them. I've got one in all my. Knuckles Chaotix is really good. What's that movie with? What's that game with the bird? Is it Calibli? Forget what it's called. That's really good. There's some good stuff for sure, but I think to me overall was much weaker than the Sega CD. I think the Sega CD took off, but the 32X was Sega of America's attempt to keep the Genesis alive when the Sega Saturn was already out in Japan. And so like it didn't make any sense. Like it was maybe potentially like the worst move they ever made, releasing the 32X, because it absolutely flopped. I mean, it did. I think it has some good games. Like I think there's some good games and everything. I've got a CDI, I've got a 3DO, I've got all these retro consoles that people think are really bad, and I think there's a lot of good stuff on these consoles. Like I think the CDI has a bunch of games that I like. I've got a bunch of physical games for it that I love. The 3DO, I'm a massive fan of that console. I think it has so many good games. Totally overlooked. It was not marketed well, and it just didn't work out at the time. It just didn't work out. But playing it now, I've got an external ODE for it, so I can play the entire library FPGA on it. So just play it exactly the way the game would play with a disc, because it's an expensive console to collect for, so I just can't do it. The ODE itself is like $300. But yeah, I mean, when you think about it, like being able to play the entire library, everything that you can fit on a micro SD card, it's pretty cool. But yeah, oh, okay. All right, man, it was nice chatting with you. Hopefully we can play again. All right, see you later. Yep. Mr. Coffee Calibri side-scrolling shooter. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I was a fan. Trying to think what else was particularly good on the 32X. I mean, I just instantly think Knuckles Chaotix. I think that's a good game. Overlooked Sonic game. I mean, yeah, like he was saying, Doom is good on it, but Doom was on everything. I don't necessarily think it's like a better version of Doom than other, versions, but yeah, I don't know. I've got one, so I play it. It's hooked up, ready to go, and I'm a fan, but I just don't think it has that many good games for it, unfortunately. And like Sega of America and Sega of Japan were like butting heads. Like the 32X was not a Japan thing at all. Like they were moving on to the Sega Saturn. 32X was totally a Sega of America thing, which is a horrible move. That was a really bad move. So because of that, it kind of screwed up the Sega Saturn here, because the Sega Saturn here flopped. And that's an amazing console. I love the Sega. The Sega Saturn is my favorite Sega console. I love the Dreamcast. Dreamcast is second, Genesis is third, but I'm telling you, man. 5-player KO streak. I'm a big Sega fan too. I love Sega consoles. Like there's none of them that I hate. I mean, I've got a Sega Pico, for God's sakes. Oh, you stupid idiot. Mr. Coffee, if you want, you can jump in. I have a stage open in the Discord right now, so you can come in and talk if you want to. I opened it up for people to come in and talk while I'm streaming. So you're more than welcome to chat with me if you want. It's totally open on the Discord right now. You can see it's a set event. So discord.gg/Game Junction if you're not already in it. Mortal Kombat 2, Star Wars Arcade. I don't like Star Wars Arcade. Virtua Racing, yeah. Virtua Fighter, Space Harrier was really good. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, yeah. I absolutely despise Star Wars Arcade. I have it, absolutely despise it. Not a fan. But there's good games for sure. I mean, I wouldn't own it if there was nothing that I wanted to play on it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna buy something just to sit there, but I will say it doesn't get played a lot, but it gets played. They say you're not supposed to do this, but I promise 1000% it's okay. But I just put my 32X into my Sega CDX and it works fine. Oh my god. Spider-Man's got that suit. I was like, is that a different character? I killed him, but dang. Alright, arrived at Grand. Alright, we got this. Come on. Yeah, okay, he's down. We got this. We got it. We're about to win. Super close. Yeah, anybody that's watching is more than welcome to join in to talk in the Discord. Like I said, I've got an event open up there, so you can come in the stage room. Make sure that. Oh, okay. That's cool that Spider-Man's got that outfit. I've never seen it before. I also haven't, bought. God dang it. Trying to get me. KO. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, it's moving. Getting closer. Come on. Let's hop on Discord. Yeah, hop on Discord. Oh, I gotta invite you in to be able to talk. Give me a second. Oh, daggone out of player. Coach, you can invite to speak. Okay. Come on, mouse. Where you at? Should be able to. All right, should be good now. Yep, I can hear you. Loud and clear. Oh man, not much. Just playing this game. Yeah, I was hoping to get some other people to hop in. But yeah, we had one person, so that was good. That was cool. I hadn't actually got to talk to KP and haven't actually got to talk to you, so it makes it pretty cool. Doing good. Oh yeah. Yeah. How is it, like, really delayed? Oh dang, that's pretty delayed. Yeah, you have to adjust it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna play one more round. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, bro, you gotta play some games with us then, because Mark is no longer going to be streaming on Sundays. So it's essentially just going to be me streaming when I can. Like, I'm still going to make a schedule up, but it's just like trying to figure out, like, for instance, my daughter's been out of school because we got a ton of snow the entire week. Like, she was out of school all week, so it was like, and I had to work from home because I couldn't even move for 2 days. I couldn't even get my car out. I couldn't move. So I had to work from home and had a child at home. So it was like a tough week, and I'm single dad, so like trying to figure out time with everything is just kind of chaos. So I'm I just I just take it like I usually find out the day of, like, hey, am I gonna have some time to stream, like, even if it's like an hour or something that night, I'll do it. I would love to do some day streams at some point, which I may potentially be able to do like once in a while. I know a lot of people do day streams. I have never done a day stream other than covering events. So like, I want to do the Xbox event. I want to cover that live. I've covered the last, I think, 4 or 5 of them live. So I kind of don't want to miss it. And that's during the day. That's at like, I think like one my time maybe, or 3, something like that. I'll have to look. It's coming up. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be anytime. I mean, it's good. That's gonna be big. Yeah. Oh my god, I almost killed myself. Yeah. I mean, we dropped a video talking about Switch 2 today, and I'm probably going to do another video because there's some stuff that came out today about it as well. I mean, it's good. It's good to be disconnected. I wish I could be. I mean, I have not. I mean, there hasn't been a day I've missed posting on social media for 3 years now, as far as Game Junction goes. But, dude, I mean, I want that. But the thing is, it's like there's so many great people. I don't, people love when I post and share stuff. So like, it makes people happy, and You do gotta approach it that way. Yeah, you're right. You do gotta approach it that way, but I want it to be as little of that as can be, if that makes any sense. Like, yes, you're right. You do gotta approach it as a business, and like I kind of hate that. I hate saying that, but that is kind of like how you have to kind of approach your stuff. And if you care about your brand or whatever, like which I do, I would never put out something stupid or things like that. I just like, there's certain things that I would never do under Game Junction that I might do with my like Facebook, for instance, because I post a lot of stuff there that's completely different. That's just like general stuff, a lot of nostalgia stuff. Like, I have a lot of people that follow on my personal that don't even know that I do Game Junction. I have no idea. So it's kind of cool. Like, there's a lot of really cool people there too. So like, I really appreciate those people. So posting, they look forward to that. Like, I've been told that. I got a really nice comment today. I want to actually throw it up in a video because I shed a tear, but like, he's doing some really cool stuff, making like action figures, like 80s style action figures. Radioactive Dudes is what it's called. He left an amazing comment saying essentially they looked up to me and that thought I was doing great. Just really nice comments. So like, things like that is what keeps me going with it, because there's a lot of times where I was like, I give up, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like that with anything. Like, you don't give. Yeah, right. Yes. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. It's the times that those times that you want to give up. That's the times that you gotta really power through. Those are the those obstacles that come your way that you just have to get through. You have to. And that's where the winners and the losers kind of, that's it. That if you can't handle it, then it's just not for you. Like, there's certain people that can't handle it, and like, that's okay. Like, social media is a lot. It is a lot. It is I would I say it all the time. I say I hate social media, yet I do social media every single day. And I don't talk about this a lot, but my job is I work for a big YouTuber. I have two jobs, but my main job is I work for a big YouTuber, so I do social media. No, unfortunately, he does for something that I have absolutely zero interest in, which is kind of interesting because like, I'm learning things. I don't want to like say names or anything, but he does like appliances and stuff like that, and he's really, really big. It's a full-time business. He's got several employees and stuff like that, but so like, I handle his social media and then video editing and like just all kinds of stuff with his brand, essentially, but a lot of social media. So I have to, there is no disconnecting from social media for me. I've got that I have to do, 5 days a week. I've got my Game Junction stuff, and then I still do stuff under just my name, just under Brandon on especially Facebook. Like, I have almost 10,000 followers on there, but I don't care about that. What I care is that there's really cool people on there that are really, really nice and are the same people that comment and engage and have conversations with you all the time and encourage you. You know what I mean? Like, good people. Like, there's really good people there, and so that's what I appreciate. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man, I miss those times. I miss it all the time. Like I think I'm a little too stuck in the past. Like I think I'm a little too far into nostalgia because like I really miss those days. Like there's so much from those times that I miss, down to the food and the just everything that we did then. It was a different world. God, you see, thinking about going to the mall. We don't have a mall around here anymore. It's gone. No, it shut down several years ago. But so even thinking about the mall, like my God, the times I spent at the mall just goofing off, hanging out, you know, meeting up with chicks, whatever, hanging out with my friends, skateboarding out front of the mall. Like, you know, there's so much from that time where the pre-social media days is just so different, man. It's such a different time, and I often worry like what's gonna happen, mostly for like my daughter, because I see what social media is now, and it's like it's kind of everything to people. Like people will go to Facebook to try to find something out before they go to anything else. You know what I mean? They'll ask people on Facebook instead of like Googling it or and like, yeah, the stupid stuff with TikTok. Like there's, you know, obviously really good stuff there, and I have friends that do really cool stuff there, but like TikTok it worried me a lot because the attention span of people. I see my daughter's attention span now because of the format of like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I don't let her get on TikTok. But the YouTube Shorts, she does it just like TikTok. Scrolls through the YouTube Shorts. So that it worries me, and like she wants to be on the tablet way too much. She don't care about anything but her tablet. Like she plays Roblox, but she watches a lot of YouTube Shorts. Like she doesn't even really like long form YouTube content. It's really weird. Like she'll just turn on YouTube Shorts, scroll through the shorts. If she doesn't like it, scroll. Oh, that's cool. Scroll. Like it worries me because I see the attention span of people, even older people now. Like, you know, and for me, I'm like, I love long form YouTube content. Like, I don't have cable. I very rarely watch Netflix or Hulu or any of that stuff. YouTube, basically all I consume as far as like any type of content. Like I'll watch, you know, the big movies that come out that I want to see. Like, you know, I gotta watch Sonic 3 and stuff like that. But like YouTube, I've got a couple people that I watch, and I keep up with everything with theirs. And like there's a guy I watch that I just recently started watching because of the PC stuff. Like you were mentioning in the chat. God, I can't remember his name. Said videos pop up every single day, but I've been going through his backlog and stuff, learning, you know, about the different parts and stuff like that. And I've watched like Linus Tech Tips for years, but I didn't even have a PC, so like I watched a lot of his other content where they were doing different stuff, and like they had those podcasts or like shows or whatever. I forget what some of them were called, but watch some of that stuff. But there's like people I watch every single day, and you know, and a lot of it's in the background while I'm working or, you know, whatever. I listen to YouTube more than I watch YouTube. If that makes any sense. Definitely try if it's like, especially with friends' videos and stuff like that. I try to always pull those up and watch through them because it's obviously watch time is what matters. So I always try to do that, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do another Switch 2 video probably. We just did a quick one going through the stuff that had came out. I had to get it out right away today because it was going to be outdated in 5 hours. The Switch 2 stuff going on right now is crazy, so I'm probably gonna have to do a just me updated video, going through and scanning through everything that's out right now, because there was a bunch of tweets that came out today with stuff that I think aren't real. I think the stuff that came out today isn't legitimate. But it's gonna keep happening, and there's got to be some legitimacy in some of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it can't all be fake. Like, there's got to be something that's legit. Like the motherboard pictures, for instance. I think that's legit. I don't know for sure. And the Genki stuff, like, I think some of that is just straight up legit. Man, I'm sucking this round. Happened to catch a stream for once. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Trevor, how's it going, man? Glad to have you here, dude. Yeah, it's because I wasn't streaming the Facebook there for a minute, so it's cool to have some of my Facebook friends and stuff come through here and hang out. But got Mr. Coffee is chatting with us too. He's not playing the game, but just chatting. All right, I think he's still in here. Oh, he's still in the Discord. Not sure. Maybe he had to walk away. Doing all right. Hey, good to hear, man. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm definitely glad some people are starting to see some of the streams there, because a lot of the Facebook peeps didn't even know. Sometimes some of them don't even know that I stream, or even know about my YouTube, which, you know, like my primary thing. But that, I mean, it's kind of cool too at the same time, because like people, you know, like to post and stuff like that. But I'm glad to have some Facebook people coming into the streams. It's been nice. I think there's been about 5-6 people the last couple days that have come in for the first time for a stream. Mr. Coffee, can you hear me? I cannot hear you right now. No. I changed absolutely nothing. Look at the Discord. Oh, let me re-invite you. Invite to speak. All right, see if I can hear you now. I do not hear you. That's weird. I don't. You don't have a green bar coming around you, so that means your audio is not coming in. You're not getting a green bar coming around your Discord. Oh man. Let's go. Come on. Where are they at? Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened there, Mr. Coffee. It's weird. Might try just jumping into a voice channel instead of the stage channel if we have to. Strange. Invite to speak. Hold on, I gotta click invite again. All right. See if it works now. Still don't hear you. What's going on? It's been saying you're a speaker like 50,000 times. God dang it. Game looks fun. I definitely can't get back into Overwatch. Yep, I'm not an Overwatch fan. I know this is meant to be, you know, kind of an Overwatch clone, but it does Overwatch way better. I will say that. I do not like Overwatch. I played Overwatch 1 about 4 times, and I never touched 2 because I absolutely hated Overwatch. Personally, I thought Blizzard failed with it. I just wasn't a fan. When I know when they did the Overwatch 2 thing, it messed up the fan base, and a lot of people just left. But yeah, this game's just. It's just fun. It's just straight up fun. Free to play. I mean, heck yeah. Obviously, you got microtransactions if you want to get different costumes and stuff. Hold up. Let me reset something. Okay. No worries, man. I'm not sure what happened there. It's weird. Probably gonna do one more match. It's 10:30. I gotta get to bed soon. You gotta get up early, so we'll do one more. All right, one more round. Let's see. I'm gonna check the restream and see who is watching where. And we got 4 people watching there on the X. Drop some comments, guys. Let me know how your day is going, how everything is. Yeah, I enjoyed it when it was 1, but the changes ruined it for me. The general consensus is that it ruined everything for Overwatch when 2 came out, when they just I have a copy of Overwatch 1. It's useless. You can't. It's a coaster. You can't do anything with it. It's stupid. I mean, it's dumb to just totally reset a game like that. And yeah, I think that was a really bad move. And Blizzard made. I mean, like Diablo 4, for instance. Like, I'm sorry, I love Diablo 2. I liked Diablo 3. I didn't think it was great, but I liked it. More so the expansions. But Diablo 4, kind of a mess too. I mean, not a great game. It's fine. It's gotten better, but it's not like what is Blizzard doing? Like, if they didn't have WoW, I don't know where they'd be, honestly. It's interesting to watch the company make the moves that they are. But here we've got this Chinese company putting out this free-to-play game where it's Overwatch but better. You got characters. Every single character plays so different that when you play that character, it feels like a different game, like legitimately. And it's like they're doing it right. And like they just dropped the season 1. It already had a ton of characters. Then they just dropped 4 more free characters, the Fantastic Four. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy. Already dropping all this content, and they're doing it right. They're doing it right. Like, I'm normally not a fan of like season stuff and things like that, but if they're dropping new content that's free with these seasons and new characters, new maps, like that's really cool. And they're already dropping new maps, new modes, new characters, and the game has not even been out that long. So they're doing it right. Like, I think if this game survives the next 2 months, I think it's going to be a long-standing game that people are going to be playing for a long time. I think this is going to be played competitively at tournaments like Overwatch. I think it's going to be played on that level. I truly do believe that, because I mean the competitive mode on this is crazy. I'm good on quick match in like the conquest mode, but you put me on competitive mode, I am ass. People are so good in this game. Like, I think I'm good at quick match because I do pretty daggone good, man. Like, I've had 15 KO streaks, 20 KO streaks. But yeah, you talk competitive, it's like a whole different game. Come on, get over here. Oh, yeah, just block. 5-player KO streak. Let's go. Mr. Coffee, I'm back. Oh, all right, give me a second. Let me walk away so I can try to get you back in there. Okay, invite speak. See if it works now. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear. Oh, okay. Weird. Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah, I mean, like, look at that game. It's not even like fully out yet, and the game is like taken over. Like, that game is crazy popular. Like this and Path of Exile 2. I mean, are 2 games that are like, Path of Exile 1 was not like a huge game or anything. I don't know anybody that played Path of Exile 1. I know that it was popular when it came out, but it wasn't not like Path of Exile 2. This game is way more popular. I mean, yeah. these companies are doing these games better than, you know, like they're doing the styles of the game but doing it way better. Like, you got this and this sort of arena shooter type game, and it's just doing it way better than Overwatch is. And God, look, Concord, it was a flop. Look at Concord, it was the same game, flop. Yeah. I mean, DEI in games is just a problem. Yeah. Right. Yeah. They were trying to make the non-gamers happy, and it's like, what are you doing? You're not even targeting your audience. You're targeting these other people that don't care about your game. Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I think of like Halo. Is Halo ever going to make an actual comeback? Because Infinite was such a disappointment. 4 and 5, I'm sorry, if you ask me, they weren't good. Like, what was it? 4's like multiplayer mode was good, but the story was not good. I can't remember. Hey, what's up, Trevor? Hey, Johnny. Right. Yeah. 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 I know. It's pretty played. But for me, like, I love Halo multiplayer, but for me, I care about the story of Halo too. Like, it's one of those games where it's not a Call of Duty, like, where I know a ton of people for Call of Duty who never touch the story mode ever. They just play multiplayer. So for Halo, yeah, I do too. I'm currently playing the story for Black Ops 6. So, but yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things where I am invested in the story of Halo. I love the characters. I like Master Chief. I think he's a really cool character, really interesting character. And like Halo 1, 2, and 3, like, really dug into the stories for Halo. And then it's like, is that gone? Like, sure, the multiplayer is there, but where's the story? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah. Right. Well, I mean, like, the thing I think about with that, like, no, I agree with you, but there's other Halo. Oh God, I'm an idiot. I just killed myself. Like, there's other Halo games that I enjoy that are not focused on mass, like Halo Wars, for instance, Halo Spartan Ops. We got ODST. Like, yeah, ODST is great. Like, you can tell more of that universe without Master Chief. You can do it. It's possible. But I think, I honestly just think 343 is not capable of making the Halo games that we loved. I just don't think that they're capable of doing it. I don't know what's going on with the team. I don't know if they have no interest. Yeah. So they're not invested in it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man, because yeah, I truly hope that this Xbox event, they have some stuff to show, because like Indiana Jones, hey, 10-player KO streak, nice. Indiana Jones, fantastic game, man. I still haven't beat it yet. I'm actively playing it, but like, they did not promote that game right. They did not. That game did not get the promotion it deserves. No, they don't. And we know for sure that we are getting another they confirmed it. They just told us that. So we well, we know we're getting a handheld and a console. So it's like, what I think they could do the handheld right. Really? I have an almost guarantee that it's gonna. I feel more confident that the handheld is gonna come out versus a console, because the handheld business is just so, it's booming, man. It's huge. And real, you think so? Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, CES, we got the confirmation of the new Lenovo Legion S that's gonna run Steam OS, so we know that. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. But yeah, I will say I want. Yeah. Yeah. Johnny said, I'm doing good. I'm playing Super Mario 3D World for fun. I beat the Wii U version and the Switch version. Yeah, that's cool. I love that game. Very good game. And we Are you serious? Did you play? You didn't play Wonder? Oh, dude, you're missing out. It's so good. I streamed it the day it came out. I fell in love with the game. Yeah. It's awesome. It's a beautiful game. Really, really good game. I'll play one more match, guys. I know I said that was the last one. I'll play one more. Is what was it, Odyssey or what? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. I would never have thought of that. I would have thought that you played every Mario that was coming out. Oh God, yeah. Trevor said, "Can never go wrong with Mario," and Johnny said, "Right." I mean, I feel the same way. Like, I'm a bit of a. I'll be honest with you. I'm a bit of a Nintendo whore, if you will. Excuse my French, but I love the Nintendo properties. I'm still playing Tears of the Kingdom actively. Like, I was playing it a little bit this morning, like I don't know, like 20 minutes, but I'm still playing through that game. I still haven't beat Super Mario RPG Remake. I still haven't beat Mario and Luigi, the new Mario and Luigi. I've got it. I've got like 15 hours into it, but I haven't beat it yet. I still have not beat Echoes of Wisdom. Like, there's so many, but like there's no other company, like PlayStation or Xbox is not putting games out like that. Like they still are for the Switch at the end of the life cycle too. Like, you gotta think about the games that came out just 2024 and it's like the final year for the Switch essentially. Like, it's crazy. There's a game every month. There's a game every single month. Whether it be Mario Party, the new Mario Party was fantastic. Like, one of the best I played since 2. Like, so good. Microsoft does, yes. Microsoft. Really? I don't think anybody's ever going to acquire Nintendo. Nintendo's like Disney. Dude, they tried. Don't you remember? They tried. They already tried. Yeah, Nintendo's not going to be sold. Nintendo's not going to be sold. Nintendo's doing fine. Doing fantastic. So, yeah. Huge now. I mean, Breath of the Wild opened up the floodgates for Zelda. Like, it brought in so many new fans. Yeah. Just took out Spider-Man. He's trying real hard to kill me. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But here's the weird thing people don't think about with Xbox. People think about Xbox as failing, but you got to think about, no, Microsoft is not failing at all. They are a billion-dollar business. They've got money. They just consider the Xbox division like to be a separate entity essentially. So, but like, if they needed to have the money for the stuff, they got it in Microsoft. Like, they've got the money to fund all of this stuff. Yeah, sure. Yeah, buying all these studios and doing nothing with them. Yeah. It's not prevalent like it was. It's just that people don't. It's not like it was. I mean, it peaked at the 360 for sure. The Xbox One was kind of a flop. I mean, and I love the Series X, but it's like, you know, and I love that backwards compatibility. I wish they went further with it, because I've got a lot of original Xbox games and a lot of 360 games that aren't compatible, but I've got a lot that are. And I wish they would have went. headfirst into that compatibility and just continue doing that program. But I mean, for them, I guess if you think about like financially, it doesn't really make sense because they're not making any money for doing that. They're just, you know, it's a whole division of people making this system be able to play these games that they make zero money from. Which, so I get it, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what Xbox is going to do. I don't know if they can do anything to change their place in the gaming sphere. Like I mean, like, for instance, I go to my Walmart, that Xbox section has one glass window of Xbox games. The Switch has like 3. The PS5, PS4 got like 2. So like you see just like in retail display, like Xbox barely has anything there now. And like, look, you saw right away, like when the Series X and the PS5 were impossible to get, what could you eventually find first? The Series X. Eventually you saw that popping up everywhere, and you still had the PS5 that you couldn't get at all for like 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, it was really hard for people to get. And yeah, the Series X ended up being, it took maybe, I don't know, 6 months from launch, and then I started seeing Series X and Series S all the time. Still wasn't seeing it. It took a year probably before I started actually seeing PS5 in retail. I got it launch day, but like I never saw it retail besides my PS5 for like a year. So the Series X was maybe like 6 months, like, because people just didn't care. And I wonder if Game Pass is what has really done Xbox in, because Game Pass is, I say, the best value in gaming. If you're paying for a service, it's a great service to pay for. Like, I think that it offers a lot. You do get the Xbox, you know, the first party games day one, like Black Ops 6 is on there, $70 game, came out day one. Really cool. That's how I play it. I don't own it. Like, I think Game Pass is great, but I wonder if also at the same time it's what did them in, because they went too far with Game Pass. I think I feel like they crutched on Game Pass. Like, that's became their primary focus. And if you're not focused, I mean, it just feels like they lost focus on being a competitive video game company. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. We got a couple comments here. Trevor said, so I'd say Mario 3 as a pick. I always rethink about Mario 3 and Mario World, but I love them all. Could be because I'm an old man. Johnny said, me too, Trevor. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's great, Mario. Like, to me, has Mario ever been bad? Like, I can't personally think of any like bad. Like, I can't think of anything. But then you think about Sonic, and you think about like all the. I like Yoshi. You don't like Yoshi's Island? Did you ever play Yoshi's Island DS? Which is a, like, basically much better version of Yoshi's Island. That's cool. Yeah, you know what's funny is I need an original Famicom bad, because I was sent out a product for it, and I cannot. I know that I can just buy one online on eBay, but I was hoping to find one in person or find someone that was willing to sell one, right? Because the prices jumped up on them. They were for like a long time. You could get them for like 30, 40 bucks all day. Like, they were super, super cheap. But of course, when I need one, then you're seeing them on eBay for 100, 150, like these stupid numbers. Like, I was really hoping to find like a friend that had one, or a local store or something like that. I've had this product for like 4 months because I had a Famicom. So what I couldn't find was, I have two systems I need that I have products for that are sitting. And both of these systems I could not find. I had them boxed up because they weren't out to play, and I cannot find them. The Atari 7800 and Famicom. Both things that I got sent products out for, and I could not find either system. They're just gone. So like I had them, so that's why I was willing to cover the product. And then yeah, that happened. So like, and Atari 7800s. Now people, I'm serious. Marketplace, $150. I just saw one yesterday. $150 they want for it. No, an Atari 7800. $150. But it's like, I wish it was a 2600 product because I have that, but no, it's the 7800 is the best of those three Ataris besides the 8-bit computers because it's people don't know, but the Atari 7800 is close. It's very close to like NES power. Like it has the capability of playing games like the NES. Like people don't understand that. They think of the 2600. 7800 is pretty powerful, man. There's some homebrews out there that like I played a homebrew fighter on the 7800 that was really good. Yeah, so since you're speaking of that, I didn't get a set of product for it, but that was another one of the systems that I couldn't find that I had boxed up, including the Intellivision too. So like there's a handful of consoles. Thank God it wasn't like my CDI or 3DO or stuff like that, but I just can't find them. Gone. They were boxed together. I know they were. So all those systems I don't have anymore. So like I've been asked to cover like a ColecoVision game, and I had to deny it because I don't have a ColecoVision right now. I need one. But the Famicom and Atari 7800 are the most important right now that I need, and it's because I've been sitting on these products and I feel bad. I don't want to pay those eBay prices for it. It's ridiculous to me. It just. Couldn't find it. Yeah, I mean, that stuff sucks. Well, on top of that, my Neo Geo Pocket Collar was also in there, and my N-Gage. Yeah, so I don't have those either anymore. Which really sucks because like I've still got my Sonic N, and I've got Tomb Raider, and I got Elder Scrolls on the Engage, and Neo Geo Pocket Collar. Of course, I've got a cart for it. Like you never drive the it's called a game drive. I have that, but I have the adapter for the Analog Pocket so I can play the games. But it's like it sucks because I had the original handheld, and I had it modded. Screen was much better. Fun to play. The sticks on the Neo Geo Pocket Collar are really, really good. Those clicky sticks. Dude, there's nothing else. Nothing else. The Analog Pocket cannot compete with that for those games. Like those games were designed around that stick. So like that's my whole like, why I'm upset about that. And then like the N-Gage is really frustrating because I had the N-Gage since the N-Gage came out. That was my N-Gage from like the launch period. I bought into that when it came out for the games, not for the phone part. And there were games that I like. Sonic N, I loved it. Sure, it's basically Sonic Advance, maybe not as good, but I liked it. I like Tomb Raider on there. The Elder Scrolls game is like a crazy expensive game now. Yeah, it's frustrating, man. It's really frustrating because like you add all those systems together, that's a lot of money gone. I'm mostly just frustrated about the Famicom and the 7800 though, since I got products for that. And like I would have loved to have covered that ColecoVision homebrew because I like the system, and the homebrews coming out for them are really, really cool. But I had to deny it because I don't have it right now. I don't want to have to sit on another thing too. So I got to find those. My hope is that maybe I can find some of those at a convention this year. I don't know, but convention prices again are not great for most conventions. Actually, a lot of things can be very overpriced. So like I find stuff here and there, but when it comes to consoles, it seems like consoles and handhelds are the most expensive. That are usually overpriced products at conventions. Games, you can find like some deals and stuff. I found tons of deals. I've done tons of videos on deals I found from conventions, but 2024, I did not go to as many as I did in 2023. I only went to 2. 2023, I went to 17 conventions. So I would like to go to more this year. That's one of my goals, and then maybe find some of those things I need. But it's like it's just really frustrating. Because like it's just disappeared. So like the only thing I can think is that somebody took it. Because like how in the hell does this box of consoles and handhelds just disappear? Just gone. I think it was stolen because it was stored away in a shed for a while. And shed wasn't locked. There is some sketchy people around here now. There wasn't for a long time, but now there is. So I don't know. It's so hard to say. It's frustrating. I know that. I could go on and on how frustrating that is, but you know. Trevor said, so weird you wouldn't want to use Engage as a phone. Hey man, I'll tell you what, as a phone, it wasn't. The first model was a taco. You had to talk on it sideways, so that one was bad to talk with, but the second one was good. Yes, you had to take the battery. You had to take the Yep. Yeah, which is poor design. Yeah, but I legitimately really do like the Engage. Like I really do. So like I'm actively trying to find one again. Like I'm a fan. But you know what? I'm weird because I like the weird consoles. I like the failed stuff. That's what I mean, that's my thing. That's kind of what my thing was starting out really with doing content, was showing off, you know, some of the weird obscure stuff. Like that's what I was into. I still am. I haven't done as much stuff with it or talked about it as much because it's been a lot of news related stuff or pickups or things like that. But like I love retro consoles. I love CRTs. I've got way too many. I'm still looking for my Grail BVM. Like I've been looking for years for this, and yeah, so I got a Jaguar. Did you have a Jaguar CD though? So I had a Jaguar CD. Might think I'm crazy, but I'm a Jaguar fan. I've got homebrews for it. I've got the game drive. I had the Atari. How much? Yeah. Oh my God. So I was going for the complete set and I was almost there. I was 4 games away from the complete set and I stopped because I'm like, why am I doing this? I have the game drive. I can play every single game on one single cart. So I stopped, and I think that was a bad move. I should have just completed it so I could do a video and, you know, have a complete collection. But I sold off every single game because I have the game drive, but I love the Jaguar. I have homebrews. I do buy those physical because I can't get those on my game drive unless they release the ROM. I mean, Alien versus Predator, dude, and Tempest. Like, oh my God, so good. I beg to say that Alien vs Predator is worth the console alone. I truly feel that way, but like that's not the only game I love. There's a bunch of games, and there's homebrews that are really, really good. I love homebrews. I'm a big fan. Like there's tons of ColecoVision homebrews that are coming out all the time. Tons. And so it's frustrating that I don't have one anymore because I would love to get into those and cover those and play them and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't know. Hopefully I find some of those. Just really frustrating because it's like money lost. And like the most frustrating part is that Engage was a launch Engage that I got and had back in the day when it came out. So it was like my Engage. The other consoles were just consoles I got along the way. But the frustrating part about the Famicom is like I don't like actually need the Famicom because I have the EverDrive N8 Pro, right? So I can play every single Famicom game on the NES. So like I don't even really need it. And then I have the Famicom EverDrive where it's the same thing. I can play every Famicom game, but also every NES game on the Famicom. So like it's covering something that like it's like a double dip basically. But I need it because they sent out the product, so it's like really frustrating. Yeah, Gamecom. I have two Gamecoms. I have two Gamecoms. Both the problem with the Gamecoms is they get lines through the screen, and both of mine have the lines through the screen. There is somebody out there working on a project for a EverDrive type device, a multi-cart for the Gamecom. So I'm very interested in that. I can't find anyone. I've had 3 people try. I've sent it out. There was one person that was local, 2 people that weren't local to try to fix the Gamecoms to get the lines out. Couldn't do it. So yeah, and it sucks. It's like, yeah. Well, I just had to send out so Retro Dog Games. I'm collabing with him on some stuff. So he's doing a portable Wii for me, and we're collabing on that. And I'm like been promoting his brand and stuff like that. So he's doing that, but he's also working on some of my consoles. So my Turbo Express, for some reason out of nowhere, I played it constantly. One day, I mean, I played it the day before. One day, I turned it on. There's 2 lines through the screen. So he fixed that. He still got it. He fixed that, but he's got my. Yeah. It's recapped and everything. It was just a screen. He had a replacement screen, so he fixed that, and he just did. Just modded my TurboGrafx 16. Put the Turbo Nanza in it, and it's got the region-free mod, and it's been recapped and all that stuff. So. But one thing I want to get, because I'm such a big TurboGrafx fan, is the Analog Duo. The thing about that is like I can already play all of it with the Analog Pocket and the dock. Like you can already play it because I've got the EverDrive, right? So I can play every single game that way on my TV. But I will say I still like the idea of being able to play those physical cartridges with a console, and having the CD drive is really neat. I don't have any Turbo CD games because I have the EverDrive. I sold off the games I had. I did have a TurboGrafx CD, or Analog Duo, or not Analog Duo, sorry, Turbo Duo. But yeah, I'm a really, really big fan of NEC. So I'm actually going after all their consoles. It's a weird thing that I'm doing, but so far I've only got 2 things. I've got just the TurboGrafx 16 and the Express. But I'm going to get Super Graphics. I'm going to get the Shuttle. Obviously, I got to get the regular PC engine, which isn't too hard to do. There's a bunch of variants, but the big one is the TurboGrafx LT, which is another handheld, but it's a flip design handheld. It's very expensive, like $1,500 expensive. So like that's going to be the one that's going to be really hard to get. And it's like one of my holy grails, like has been for years. Like I've wanted that for a very long time. But the biggest one, and I have access, the biggest one for me is the Laser Active. And the guy that is working on my handheld, or my consoles and my handhelds, he has an extra one. He's gonna sell it to me. He's like, I'll do payments on it because it's a very expensive console. He's like, I'll do payments on it. It's one of my holy grails. The problem is the packs for it, the TurboGrafx pack, the Sega Genesis pack, very expensive. They're very expensive. And the Laser Active games, very expensive. That's the big thing. That's the big reason I want it. Obviously, being able to play the other stuff on it is pretty cool. But like, I'm weird and I like the weird and obscure stuff, and I want to play some of those Laser Active games, and there's no good way to play those without having the console and the laser disc. I was in what's it called, Game Eye. I was putting all my stuff in there. I am so out of date on it now at this point that I would have to. I feel like I have to restart. I have so much. I sold so much stuff because I had, like I said, I had almost every Atari Jaguar game. I had a bunch of TurboGrafx games, complete in box. I sold all those because like I got in this place where I was like, I don't need to double dip on these games anymore just to take up shelf space and be cool. I guess like it's cool for videos and it's neat, but like if I already have a better way to play the thing where I don't even have to take it out of the console ever, like it just makes more. It's cool. It's so cool to have like those original game cartridges complete in box. It's really, really cool. But it's like I don't know. I got in this weird mood where I'm like, I don't want to double dip. And now I kind of wish I hadn't done that because I kind of miss having like that shelf of Atari Jaguar games. But it's all good. I can still play them, so that's all that matters. I can still play them. For what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I absolutely should. I have a lot of photos of stuff, and I have a lot of photos of old stuff that I had sold off like over the past 2 years. Well, like I legitimately should get insurance on my collection because there's enough there that but I mean it's an extra cost. Like I should do it. It's not as bad as it was because like I said, I sold off a lot of the original carts for stuff that was expensive, but I still got a lot of stuff. Like I've still got enough where it's like it would make sense to do that. Like I got a crap ton of PS2 games. I got a crap ton of well, I don't have a ton of GameCube games. I've got the Pico boot in there, so I could play whatever I want when I want. But I do got still quite a few of those. You know, and Wii. I got a bunch of Wii games still. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of PS5 games, which isn't as important, I guess, to people for covering. But I have a ton of them. Oh, I have a ton. Oh yeah, no, I get it. A lot, yeah, a lot. There's a lot of limited run. There's a lot of like, you know, a lot of third party, some indie stuff, things like that. But I do have a ton. I've got, I think I have 63 physical of, yeah. I was going. I got on a kick where I wanted to get a ton of PS5 physical, and I had a goal, and I still might do it. I haven't necessarily stopped. I just wasn't picking up the new releases. But I was like, I kind of want to get every single PSVR 2 game physical that I can. I've got 7 or 8 of them now, and Limited Run is doing Kayak VR, which I have already digitally. But it's like, it would be kind of cool to have, I'm not going to lie. And they're doing, Limited Run is doing a bunch of PSVR 2 stuff. They've been doing it for a while. So... yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I've got a couple, but I never had a PSVR 1. I've got a couple now that are PSVR 1 compatible, like Doom. I have the Doom one that for sure. Yeah, Skyrim. There's a couple things I've got. But yeah, I never, and I will say that the PSVR 1 is so clunky with having that camera and it's like it's kind of aggravating. I want to get one because it's not backwards compatible. I want to be able to play those games. So I feel like I have to get one. I think you're right. I think you're right. I do need to find one. It's just I haven't made it a priority, but I think you're right. Really? Yeah, see, I don't see them pop up. I don't ever see them pop up. Otherwise, if I saw one at that price, I would have probably already got it. You have to let me know if you find any other deals, and I definitely would. I mean, if you find any like super deals, I would for sure buy that from you if you're able to find any. Oh yeah, I know. I bought stuff there. I bought stuff on it. Trevor asked. Yeah, go ahead. Don't go there. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's cool. I bought a brand new sealed in the plastic that it came in PS2 screen. That's very expensive, by the way, for the PS2 fat. And I bought it. It was brand new, sealed, and I got it for $100. It's like if you get it brand new sealed, it's like about $300. And they're expensive just loose, like $150, $200 loose. So I got like a super deal. That was the only like super deal that I got on there. There's a couple other things where I got like a DSi for like $20 or something. But I haven't looked on it for a long time, to be honest with you. I haven't looked for forever. I haven't even been keeping up. There used to be a routine of where I was checking Facebook Marketplace like 5 times a day. Now I don't even get on it. Like, I rarely check it. I've tried to start checking it now because of some of the things I need. So like I was on it a little bit yesterday looking. But no, I was addicted to it. That was where I was getting most of my deals, Facebook Marketplace. Very, very, very rarely bought stuff on eBay. Really? Ah, man. I don't like that. That's stupid. Yeah. Ah, man. I mean, it could be cool, but I kind of want them to be their own. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of a mixed thing. I guess I would have to see how the collaboration works. I'd have to see it in person, you know. See. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Dad. Almost down. Bro, won't go down. Trevor asks, is that new Metro game going to PSVR? I think it's a PSVR 2 exclusive, right? That Metro? Yeah, PSVR 2 exclusive. Yeah, I'll be playing that for sure. I'm actually really looking forward to that. Because of the adapter. You think it'll come to like MetaQuest 3 and stuff? Yeah, I think it will too. I need to get a MetaQuest 3. It's been on my list. It's something I need to grab. Because of MetaQuest 4. I know. Well, I just heard Mark Zuckerberg on Joe Rogan's podcast basically talking about, he essentially talked about what the next MetaQuest will be like the features. So maybe you're right. Maybe I should just wait at this point because the 3S is a weaker version of the 3, so I don't want to do that. Like, to me, that I don't want a weaker VR. Yeah, well, that's different. That's different, but $100 is different. Yeah, I would get it for $100. Yeah. Maybe I should just wait for the 4. Right now, I can't get anything because I'm trying to save up for the GPU. Yeah. So right now, I'm not doing any buying at all. I'm selling, actually. I just got a notification that I sold something on Mercari. I shipped out a bunch of stuff this week. I think I shipped out like probably 12 things this week. Still not like a bunch of money. Where there was a couple where it was like I'm going to make like $6. I sold like the Sonic DS collection for $10 on eBay because it's like not worth anything. So I'll get like $6 for it. Stuff like that. I sold one like higher end item that I'll get like $40 for, I guess. I've never had a goal because I was not selling on eBay until just like a couple weeks ago. I only post on Mercari. I've been selling on Mercari for 3 or 4 years. I've got a 5-star rating. I've sold over 200 items, I think, something like that. I was solely Mercari for a long time, but now what I've been doing is double listing everything. List on eBay and Mercari. So I've been having some eBay sales. It takes extra time, which I don't like. It already takes enough time to list stuff, especially if you're listing stuff where you're going to get like $4 or $5. It's like, oh my God. And I'm double listing too, so it takes more time. But yeah, like I'm selling off a bunch of stuff. I don't know what yet. I'm going to go through the stuff, and because to me, it makes more sense than having things that are sitting, like for instance that Sonic DS collection. I've got like 2 other Sonic collections. Like I don't need that, you know what I mean? And also there's the cart out there to be able to play all the DS games. I don't have that yet. I'm going to get it at some point, but there's a cart out there to access that. Yeah, it definitely can be. It really can be. It really can be. So I'll tell you what, one thing I need to do is go through my controllers, because I have one of the 3 drawer containers that you can get at Walmart completely packed with controllers. So much so that I've rebought 2 of them because they break. There's so many controllers in it. And then I've got a gigantic tub of controllers, and all my controllers are in baggies too to protect them, so they're not like sliding around scraping each other. I mean, like when I say a tub, I'm talking about like a huge tub full of just random controllers, like just everything. So, and I don't access them much because I've got like, for me, like if the option is there, I use like a Retro Fighters controller, for instance, for like the Sega Dreamcast. I play that often. I use Retro Fighters. The Nintendo 64, I use a Retro Fighters controller. I use the Retro Fighters for everything that's available. I'm actually going to be I don't know if I told you yet. The guy just reached out to me less than a week ago. I'm going to be covering the VM2 for the Sega Dreamcast. I don't know if you've heard of that. Yeah, he's sending one out to cover. So it's an upgraded one. I'm glad because I replaced that battery so many times in my VMUs. The 2 VMUs I have, I replaced the battery so many times. It's aggravating. Yep, it's really annoying. So this will... Now, the one thing I will say, that kind of... I'm super happy to cover it, but what's it called? 8-bit mods just announced a few weeks ago a VMU Pro that's going to be significantly better and way more features. It's going to have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity. So it's going to do the unlimited storage thing like they have. I have currently on the way 2 of the MemCard Pro 2s. I have them on the way. They're finally shipping from Stone Age Gamer. I ordered them like 6 months ago. So they're shipped out right now, so they should be coming any day. But I need the GameCube one still. So I think it's called 8-bit mods. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But yeah, he's the one that's doing the VMU Pro. So it's going to be one of those devices that has unlimited storage like the other ones do. And the reason I wish I wouldn't have bought 2 MemCard Pro 2s and got a GameCube one too. But the reason I did is to have one. I'm so stupid. To have one for the slim and have one for the fat, because I'm doing the ultimate setup stuff. So I kind of have to you know, have, I guess I could have just swapped it, right? But instead I just want to get it and leave it in there. It's whatever, man. They've been on back order. They sell out every time they go up for sale, so I guess it's not too bad to have two of them just in case anyway. But I need to get the Mem Card Pro for the GameCube. Big deal, because the GameCube is the one I'm closest to having the ultimate setup for. Like, I'm really close. I only need basically the keyboard controller, the Mem Card Pro, and that is about it. I need those. I have a keyboard for the GameCube, but it is not the keyboard controller. It's just a standard keyboard that was made, you know, obviously for Phantasy Star Online stuff, which I used to play like excessively on Dreamcast and GameCube. Yeah, I mean, I just played it. No. Phantasy Star Online. Yeah, and I was getting, well, we had a group of people we were playing every single week on the GameCube, and then I was playing it a couple times with someone on the Dreamcast too, and like it's still actively played online. I mean, my GameCube's hooked up and ready to go. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, I must suck or something. I've gone through like 4 or 5 guides. I cannot get my Vita modded. I've tried so hard. I can't do it. I've done the steps. I can't get it. I can't get it. I tried. I've got the software that you need downloaded, but I can't complete the process. The last end of what I'm supposed to do will not work. The browser will not load at all now. It was loading before. I went to go try to do it again, and now it will not even load a page at all. So I cannot finish the process. It was really frustrating because I was collecting a lot of Vita games, and then I sold them because I knew I was going to go ahead and mod my Vita, and now I'm like, I have one physical Vita game. I'm a big Vita fan. Like, I had, let me think here. If I check my game they would all still be on there because I sold them all. I think I had like 170 Vita games. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Johnny said, I got a Pro controller for the Switch for Super Mario controller for Christmas. What a controller was Drift? I got the normal Pro controller for the Switch. Are you saying that you got Drift on it already? I've never had Drift on the Pro controller, but I did get Drift on a Joy-Con. Yeah, it does. I know it does happen. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Well, all the new controllers that come out for the PS6, the new Xbox, and the Switch, they should all be Hall effect. They should. And the cost is not expensive because you know why? I have been sent out probably 15 different controllers. I'm just guessing, maybe more, that are all Hall effect joysticks, and these are controllers that are like $40 or under. So like they're not expensive. There's no way they are. These companies, these small companies, are putting out these controllers with Hall effect joysticks. And so there's no way it's that much more money to do that. But the problem is they don't want to do it because then they can't continue to sell you controllers over and over and over, which they do. People rebuy Joy-Cons all the time because they get drift. So it's like they don't want to do it because they'll have less sales. But it's like it needs to be done. It's really frustrating. Like I want the PS5. So I bought into the entire ecosystem of the PS5. I've got the Elite headset. I've got the earbuds. I've got the Portal. The only thing I don't have is the whatever the controller is called. PlayStation Tattoo. I don't have the Elite. What's the controller called? I can't think of it. The better controller, the $200 controller. I still need that. I want to get it. It's on my list. It's on my list. I have to. I'm bought into the entire ecosystem. It's. Well, no, I'm not going to get it right now. There's too much, right? There's too much. I've got to focus where I know that this is what I want to get. So that's what I'm doing for sure. I'm not doing any buying right now, but it's on my list. It's like the only. I had PSVR 2. I had the PSVR 2 PC adapter. I bought into the entire ecosystem, dude. It's the only thing I don't have. I've got, I think, 5 PS5 controllers, and not. No reason other than I bought that classic controller, the one that looks like the PS1. I bought that, but I opened it up to use it. I didn't buy it as a collector's item. It's opened up. I got 2 white ones, purple one. I've got that, and then I've got a whatever was it? The basketball player controller. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it was a good deal. So, yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's that's like the only thing in the ecosystem I don't have for it. I literally have everything. I got the Pulse. I had the Pulse, the regular Pulse headset before the Elite came out, and I wore it for the podcast for like the first 50 episodes, and finally the sides of it ripped off, so the foam was exposed. I used them for everything, for all recording. But this is so weird. The guy, I bought the Pulse Elite a week after it came out and launched on Facebook Marketplace for $50 because the guy sold his PS5 for a PC, and the thing had just came out. So like I had the little, it comes, I don't have it up to use, but it comes with it like a headset dock to charge, like a charging dock that you can hang up. You can nail or screw to your wall or whatever. I'm not using it currently, but that was a good deal, and I needed a new headset. I needed to replace the one I had, and I knew that I wanted the Elite. Then I was an idiot and bought the earbuds. I think the earbuds kind of suck. I don't think they're great. I don't think they're worth the money. But those ones I did straight up buy. The Portal I straight up buy. I bought it, got it the day it came out, and very disappointed with it still. Very disappointed with the Portal. I will go on and on about the Portal, but all right, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up. What is it? I mean, I hope it gets better. They can shoot out firmware updates up to change things, but the biggest problem for the Portal that people don't know or realize is that it is a Wi-Fi 5, I think, in it. So like it doesn't even have the capability of, so for instance, the PS5 it can do 6E, right? So the Portal does Wi-Fi 5, so you're running on a very, crap. Wi-Fi 5 is not good. It's not that good. Yeah, it's not stable, especially for streaming games. So like if they put a Wi-Fi 6 chip in there, it would have been a different story. But they put a Wi-Fi 5, and so that's why, like, I'm so confident in the fact that they are doing a legitimate handheld to actually play your games, not physical games, but actually play your digital games. I'm pretty certain. Like, there's been enough that's came out about that. There's been a lot of rumors about that they are doing an actual handheld. So if they do that, I'll buy into it, do a video on it, whatever. Because if I could play my PS5 games, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of digital too. A lot of digital PS5 games. If I can do that and play my library of games, that would be great. You know what I mean? Like, it would be awesome. They did launch that new, the new stream thing that you can do, and I played Sonic. What's the Sonic open world game called? I can't remember. Sonic, whatever it's called. I played it and used that mode where it's supposed to be much more stable, and it was super unstable. Like, it couldn't handle it. I couldn't even play the game. It was lagging so bad. And I'm right next to my PS5 Pro. I've got it plugged in Ethernet, Cat 7 cables. I've got gigabyte internet. My speeds, like, I can check. I'm looking right now at my speeds on my Stream Deck. 904 download, 933 uploads. Like, I've got everything you need to have a stable connection, and it still doesn't work. And I'm playing it right next to my console. So it's terrible. Like, it's frustrating. But Xbox, like, I have so many Xbox games, especially from the 360 era, digitally. Like, I have so many games on there. And then obviously Game Pass is cool. That I know what you were saying about the handheld, like, you know, would anybody buy it? I would buy it. I have so many Xbox games. I have more Xbox games than anything because of the 360. And then I have a ton of digital Xbox One games, but I just had acquired those over the years. And then the Xbox Live Gold, I did that for years and got free games every single month. So I claimed a ton of free games that I have, and it was mostly from the Xbox Live Gold. There's a lot of good stuff. So, like, I would do that because there's a ton for me to play. There's so much. Like, I have so many digital games on there. And then when the 360 was shutting down, I bought like 30 games. I tried to get all the exclusive games that were only on Xbox Live. So I got a whole bunch of games on my 360. I got the Model E, the better model. It's more, stable and came out later and stuff like that. So, to me, it would appeal to me, but like, I still like, I've been saying it for a while. I want an Asus ROG Ally X. I want one bad. And I'm like, the Steam Deck OLED would be cool, but I would rather have, if they do a Steam Deck 2 OLED, I would go that route. But the Asus ROG Ally X is just so much more powerful that it feels kind of silly to go for, and I don't have a ton of Steam games. I don't. I need to up my Steam library with the sales now that I play PC games. But for years I didn't have a PC, so I didn't. I have like 12 Steam games. Yeah. Oh, I'll go ham on it now. So like a Steam Deck at that point would make sense if I go crazy. But the fact that I don't have that, the cool thing about the Asus ROG Ally X is that you can access Game Pass. You can access the PlayStation service. So, like, there's a bunch of options there to play games. So that's the thing about it. The only thing I don't like is that it boots into Windows 11. Oh, Johnny said Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love handhelds. Yeah. Okay. What? Dude, that's crazy. That's okay. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Wow, I would love to have that. That's crazy. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely gotta up my Steam. I'm waiting on the big Steam sales to buy any games, so I just held off. But I've got a lot of games on GOG, and what's really nice is the Amazon Prime games every month. Like, I built up a library of games just from that. Like, I have a lot of GOG games because of the free Amazon Prime games. I claim every single game every month, so I've got several hundred GOG games. Like, I have a lot, but I don't have hardly any Steam games because Amazon Prime doesn't really do Steam games. So, but I think GOG's good because it's DRM free. I like that. I get that people like Steam better because of the ecosystem. I get it, but do you care about the DRM stuff? Because all that does is just mess up your game. It causes problems. It's like you're not. They think they're protecting their games, and they're not. Like it doesn't matter if it has DRM. These games are still going to get out there. It does not matter. People get around this stuff. So it's silly because it can cause issues with the games, like the performance, which is really frustrating. Or a lot of people talk about that with certain games, like, you know, some of the PlayStation games that come out to PC with a lot of issues, you know, and have DRM, and so that's a problem. And yeah, I got a lot of GOG games. I wouldn't say I have a ton of good games. There's nothing I'm like going to, but I have like all the Fatal Fury games. I have downloaded right now to play anytime I want because I play fighting games so much. Like Garu, Mark of the Wolves. I bought all those Neo Geo games. I've got like, gosh, I'd have to look real quick in a minute. See, I have them on my browser. So, Samurai Showdown 2, The Last Blade, SNK 40th Anniversary Collection, King of Fighters 2003, 2002, 99, 98, 96, 95. So, and I've got so many ways to play this game because I've got 2 of the little Neo Geo arcade minis. I got the MVS one, and then I've got like the regular one. And like all those games are on there. It's pretty cool because it has video out. So those and they're cheap. I think they're $100. You can get the MVS one sometimes for like $80. It's got video out, so play it on your TV. And there's controllers. They recreated the Neo Geo controllers, and they're not too bad. They're not as good as like the Neo Geo CD controller. They're close. They're very close, but they don't have that mechanical feel. They attempted to do it, but it doesn't have that click on it, which kind of sucks. But yeah, those little mini cabinets are cool. I have the Sega Astro City Mini 1, which is really cool, and it's got video out. Like, that's really cool. I literally just opened it the other day, a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo little mini cabinet from my arcade, which is not great, I would say. But it was, I think I got it for like $10 new. So, and I love Street Fighter, so I kind of bought it as like a novelty. But I was playing it the other day, I was like, oh, this is like impossible to play. There's no video out on it, I believe. So like, it's hard to play with a little tiny stick. It's the arcade ROMs. Yeah, it's the arcade ROMs, which is good. But my arcade is very like hit or miss. There's some products that I want, like, you know, about the NES portable that you're sending me that has the problem. The thing is, it does software emulation, which I don't like. I don't like that. It's silly. Let me play the game FPGA, please. So that's a problem. But to have like a little handheld NES would be really cool. And like, for some reason, I don't have the Superboy yet. I should have had that years ago. I've got the EverDrive for the Super Nintendo. I should have got that years ago. But I don't have it. I've been holding out to buy it, and it's like $100. I should have bought it a long time ago, man. But have you seen the Hyper Beach edition? It looks really cool. I like the black and gold too, but huh? Yeah, it's the newest one that came out. Yeah, I like the black and gold. It would be either the black and gold or the Hyper Beach edition, but I see the Hyper Beach more because it's the latest one they released. But yeah, I mean, like $100. Like, my local game store has one literally for $100. I just haven't gotten it. Like, I should have it. I love handhelds. I've got the EverDrive. It makes a lot of sense to get it, and I would play Super Nintendo way more often if I had a handheld. Didn't have to mess with cables and the CRT and switching things out, because I don't have, like, unfortunately, I don't have like all my consoles in little cabbies, you know, in a cabinet where I can just flip it and turn on. No, I gotta plug it up every single time and mess with the cables, and like I try to get all like the either the, what are they called, the retro gaming cables, or the other company, the for to get the component cables. Yeah. So I try to get all the component cables for it. I still need the Super Nintendo component cables. I have the Sega Genesis Model 2 cables, and then the adapter for the Model 1. And I've got the Sega Dreamcast retro. It's just called retrogamingcables.com. I have the component cable for that because the other one has not come out from that other brand yet. I've been waiting years for it. Like they've been working on it for years. It's like it's more complicated because of the VGA stuff, I guess, with Sega Dreamcast to have component. So it's like a little more complicated than doing component for anything else, apparently. Like the way that it outputs its signal, I don't understand the tech behind it, but the way that it outputs its signal makes it harder to do component for some reason. But anyway, I've got those from Retro Gaming Cables. I think they're in the UK. But I don't have the Super Nintendo ones yet. I don't have like my NES RGB modded. I still need to do that. Like I'm trying to work on all my goal right now. I'm about to send out a third box to Retro Dog Games because I'm trying to get all my consoles like maintained. Some of them modded to be better, but recapped and maintained. Like I'm getting to a point where I'm getting worried about these consoles now. It's like especially stuff like my CDI and 3DO, where it's like there could be a leaky capacitor that ruins the board. And then like the battery in the CDI is a huge issue. Like it is a really bad, like you'll have to look into it, but it's a really big issue. It's something I can never do. There's no way. It's a big problem for the CDI. It could destroy the entire system. So I need to get that done. Like I'm really worried about these consoles, but like my NES is not recapped and nothing's done to it at all. So I need to get that done. And I would like to have it RGB modded for sure. But I'm excited about the analog 3D. I think that's good. Like I still want to get my 64 recap, so it's good. It's fine. But now whenever it actually ships, I'm pretty excited to have like something that's newer for that system to not have to worry about it for a long time. You know what I mean? So yeah. But all right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. I appreciate everybody that came in. Thanks, Mr. Coffee, for coming in and talking. We're gonna have to do this again. I want to try to stream in the next couple days, maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. We'll see. But yeah, you came in, and then KP came in earlier, and we talked some Godzilla and played the game. So appreciate having you guys in here. I think doing this stage thing might be something to do in the future for like community streams. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I really wanted to try to get some people on tonight, but I found out I could do it last minute, so I had like an hour. I got it scheduled, and so people didn't see it, but a couple people saw it apparently. But yeah, anyway, I would like to get some community streams and get some games going that everybody can play and we can all play together. So if anybody has suggestions on any games, I mean, there's things like Mario Kart that most people have, or Call of Duty, or this, it's free to play, or Rocket League, or something that's accessible for people, that's multi-platform and stuff. Yeah, so because like earlier KP was playing on the Xbox, I'm playing on PC. So if we can get like some of those games that are cross-platform like that would be cool. Or like free to play stuff. I haven't played Fortnite like since it launched, but like that could potentially be something that's very accessible for everybody. So I would be willing to play anything that is accessible. I mean, is it a free to play game? I'll have to look it up. It's on Steam. Okay, I need to get Escape from Tarkov because somebody keeps telling me about it. That's what I'm saying. I want to play games that everybody has. All right, yeah. Is it like a No Man's Sky? Okay. Okay. All right, yeah. I'll have to get it. Well, I want to get some stuff where you can come into the game. I would have loved to have you on here tonight to play. That would have been cool. But I mean, at least I got to chat with you. No, it's all good. It's not. Nah, it's good, dude. It's good. It's been nice to chat with everyone. Oh, Johnny said I have Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. Yeah, so Super Smash Bros. Would be another one that would be very accessible and easy to do. So I think that's the move. I really, really, really want to make the streams community streams, like focused. Like I would like to do all of them that way because it's fun to stream. Like I'm a big single player game guy, JRPG and stuff like that, but it's not as interactive with people, and there's no way for them to play with you, and it's just not the same from my understanding of streaming. And like being able to talk with you guys, like that's amazing. That's what I want to do. That's the way to do it. Much more fun, much more interactive, and it's nice to talk with people. Sometimes streaming some of the JRPGs or games like, you know, when I'm doing Tears of the Kingdom, it just doesn't connect with people the same way that like a multiplayer game does. So I think Smash Brothers should be up next, or Mario Kart. I really do, because like everybody has those. But I'm down for anything that anybody suggests. So if you got suggestions, let's do it. I'll do. I mean, I could do Smash Brothers on Tuesday. It's got to be probably, you know, maybe like a Saturday for big community streams. But like tonight, we had KP in here in the game, so you know, we can get some stuff rolling. That would be great. It means a lot more to me to be able to play with friends and stuff like that than, you know what I mean? Just fun to play with friends. So, but all right, I'm going to go ahead and close out the stream. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you, Mr. Coffee, for talking with us. Also, thank you, KP, when you came in and played. Johnny, it was nice to talk with you as well tonight. And then I'm going to try to stream in the next couple of days, maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. I'll let you guys know for sure on the socials. But yep, going to go ahead and head out. I will see you